Yo, what is up, my fellow sackers? I have, you know him, you love him. I have Marcus Hayden, aka Metaphos, aka YCS Champ winner, aka our ARG winner, aka now a RBET top 8 topper.
I guess.
And dude, this is your third top this season?
Yeah, yep. I got third at Orlando, then top 8 at Houston, and then top 8 at this. So that's 3 in a row for me.
All with different decks.
Yep.
Yup.
Blackwing, Vayu, and now Hero Frogs, but it's a little bit spicy.
I think it's spicy.
Yeah, let's get into it really fast.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so no surprise here. I do the 5 heroes. Yeah, I mean, it's just the utility of all. You need this one because when you have swap with any access to Stratos, you almost always go for the special swap play to get everything in rotation. You need a Tribute Summon, the Extender. This is the only one I think is like malleable, but it's just really good into some matchups like Blackwings and stuff to like just search a beat stick. So yeah, I like it. And you just need the names too. So then we have 3 swap, 2 Treeborn, 3 subs, and I'm playing Dupless with 1 Des. So basically, you need a second monster on board with Subs Toad to like for double dupe to have a lot of value. And then you're also clearing your Subs Toad. If you do the soft lock, it's like it makes certain 1-card plays like Mind Control, Brain Con, even like trap cards like Compulse like more valuable. I don't know, I just liked not drawing a lot of frogs other than these because these will always generate into this card, which in this deck matters a lot. And this actually got sided out a lot. In the future, I can consider possibly just playing the 8, to be honest with you.
You didn't miss Dupe Frog then?
No, I didn't miss Dupe, and I also didn't care for Dust because drawing it's not great, and then putting on board as a beater is good in some matchups. Like, I would definitely side this if I didn't main it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I played GBs round 1, and this was really strong there. And then it's like solid against Blackwings and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I can imagine not maining it.
Substitute like Death Frog never came up against Shura?
Nope, never once actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, we have the 3 Caius and 2 Ryza. Yeah, I think 5's fine. One of my losses in Swiss was drawing too many Monarchs and no Frog Engine. I think it was like 3 or 4 Monarchs, multiple Miracle Fusions. So that game 3 was miserable, but it's what it is. And last monster's 1 Gores, no Faders. This deck's pretty resilient against DDB. I think it's like 9 or 10 targets, but if you get the frogs going at all, it becomes way less really fast.
Yeah, you barely have any targets.
Yeah, which I liked a lot. I think the 2 times DDB got resolved against me, they both only hit 1 card, so.
Nice.
Yeah. MST heavy, I think you just kind of have to play both. Brain, this card's a god card in this deck, because obviously you could go for game with it, but then also just like even against weenies to give yourself a free like 2-for-1 with the Monarch is just always good. 3 Miracles, obviously like one of the best cards. And then because this deck's like maxing on consistency, especially because some of the other cards I play, I opted to do the 1 Rhoda and 2 E-Call. I did have one situation where like they were dead after like just going through hero cards in a late game situation, but I think I ended up drawing Raigeki Break and pitching it, so it wasn't too bad. And then 3 Upstart, playing 30 or 40 card deck, 37, because once again, just trying to maximize seeing all 3 of the engines I want to see.
Yeah.
So.
Dang, you play such consistent ratios and you still bricked. Fuck.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
I only bricked really hard one game, in my opinion. Some not so great hands, but one of each of these, there's power cards. Your deck kind of plays it with them really well too. 3 Rye Break, and then what's really different from my list and some of the other Dupless list is instead of playing cards like Deep Prison or Bottomless and stuff like that, I opted to only focus on stopping bombs. So I play the Dushu and the double water art in the main. The goal was, I felt like all the games I lost with frogs, there's when my opponent's activating return or dropping dead or like multiple whirlwind, stuff like that.
Where you're getting like super sacked.
Yeah, and if I just play a game where I know for a fact I'm slowing down the pace like drastically, even if it's like, even if I neg one, because how frogs over time just plus so much. So there's a lot of times where like I'll hold, if I can, I'll wait a turn against some decks, let the Treeborn come back, normal a frog, or normal a hero, like search off Stratos, and then use the Treeborn for this. Or in some games, I'll like normal Stratos, search Ocean, discard, summon swap, bounce the Stratos, then set this.
Yup.
Even though it's
so
kind of a
good.
neg one, the Stratos is going to get it back. I have Treeborn recurring, and then I'm just slowing down the game drastically. It was really good. The only time it ever bricked was in that hand I told you guys earlier with the multiple Monarchs and Miracle. I drew this as like my 7th or 8th card.
Yeah, that's not helping you.
But yeah,
No
I don't
cards
think Deep
helping.
Prison in that spot's helping me either, really.
Yeah.
So
I just love it because like I do feel like, especially a good player like you, Hero Frogs in general, like the problem is if they get sacked early or like too much pressure early because they win the grind game. But like Deep Prison's defense, but Water Art's like also defense.
yeah, it's defense, and also I had a really cool play against someone where I think it was the Gadget player I played against, where I had Ab Zero up with this set.
Oh.
And I attacked, and he Deep-Prisoned it with a board of 3 monsters. They were going to die anyways, but I chained this, hit the card out of hand, still wiped the board. It was kind of funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. But yeah, you can use it like aggressively with Ab Zero, which is funny. And then the extra deck, the only extra deck card I made all day was this. I didn't make anything else.
You don't play any tuners?
No, I don't play any tuners.
You don't like junk?
I do like junk, but like since the deck was already so resilient to DDV, I didn't want to play more cards that die to DDV. Definitely in the future, something to test.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I played double of this because I side one, and also if my opponent ever leaves a side drop,
Yep.
I mean, might as well. I should be playing 2 of these, but I only owned one.
Did it ever come up?
No, I never even made
okay.
it once. But
Oh.
yeah, theoretically though, just
You
because
should
you
play
don't
2,
synchro.
yeah.
And then, yeah, I don't make any of these.
What the
Yeah, it's cursed. And they could come up. I almost made one of these in a game where I brain conned a Gale that was up, but Oppression was up, and if I did it, it was only to like make my opponent hard neg life points to try to set up lethal, but instead I tributed for a Caius. So
Way better.
yeah, way better. And then side deck's a little bit spicy.
Okay.
I did take this theory. I actually think Dyna's better than Vanity's because of
Whoa!
the way I side. But it is nice that if you drop this against some decks, like it doesn't need additional protection like the Dyna does.
Yeah.
But the Dyna was really stellar in games where I was setting it, and my opponent would just like run into it, and you nuke some cards that came up like 2 or 3 times. And I also
What'd you side in against?
oh man, I sided in against the Hero Frog Mirror is where it really shined against Masha.
You set against Masha?
I did.
Oh,
I
wow.
did. It came up because I was so far behind. But yeah,
who's
there's
up there?
another match I'm blanking on, but yeah, it was solid. The one Sidra, the one dupe. You know,
you
in
do play
theory, I just kind of did this because I noticed other players did it, and I was like, oh, you know, against some rogue, I could see myself doing it.
Net decker.
Against,
I'm just kidding.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I sided in once, and
It's like for the rogue matchups, right? Like
Yeah.
gadgets, Machina.
it wasn't very good though because
Oh.
they like the
Do you
way
play
the
them?
way people play is they expect frogs to dupe block. So like they just have side deck stuff in for it, and like I don't know. I'd probably cut this from the side going forward.
Gotcha.
And then it's the triple this. It's like protect Dyna. Obviously, I also really like this card with Dyna. Yeah, I don't think I ever drew this, but in testing it's been pretty solid against some combo decks like Quick Draw and Gigavice and just decks that go wide.
Forwards, yeah.
Yeah, forwards, yep. And then this is also really cool versus Black Wings and Vayu because they tend to like side out MST and Heavy against your deck because like typically they should.
Yeah.
At least some amount, and then you side these in and they're like way higher value that way. And then the cool thing is because you're playing frogs, if they just commit a set monster early, like you're not setting this early, you're setting it like the mid game as defense. But I just preferred Water Art, is why I decided to main the Water Art because yeah, I just care about stopping the Omega bombs, I guess. And then 2 of these, probably bump it to 3.
Okay. Take out a dupe for it.
Yeah, take out the dupe. Yeah, I don't know. I would try.
You like the one cyber?
I do like the one cyber.
Okay.
It's also randomly good going second. Like I sided second versus Vayu, second versus Lightsworn. It just has utility in that sense. Because early Monarch or early Vanities versus a lot of deck is crazy too. So, and then obviously machine decks utility.
But I feel like you have a good matchup with machine already, no?
Yeah, I definitely do. So
Would you change anything in the main deck? Third
I
Water Art.
I would consider the third Water Art. The issue is I just don't want to be in a spot where it becomes like a brick.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that can only really happen if you draw like 2 and no water mod, like no frog engine. But maybe it honestly like maybe it overperformed, but it was crazy for me this weekend. There was a game against a Vayu player where turn 1, I saw his hand. I was like, oh, I have brain and I have a lot of dark monsters. If I just let him, like, if I set up the dad for him by discarding, like, Armas and stuff and force him in a spot where he has to drop it, I just take the dad, pop everything, and go for game. That's exactly what happened. It was funny to leave a dad in hand.
Wow, yeah, because Dusty wouldn't discard. Dusty would put it back.
Yep,
Wow,
yep. So
cooking.
Yeah. Quick shout-outs. Shout-outs to Chicagoland and TGS, obviously, my sponsor. I was wearing the hoodie yesterday. Don't got it on today.
That's not TGS.
Yep. Shout-outs to RBT. Everyone go to RBT Chicago in September. I'll be hosting. SACFIS will be hosting. HT19 will be hosting. And, of course, E3. Shout-out to my wife. She always helps me test in theory. I don't even see her. She's here somewhere. But, yeah, and she also gives me a lot of confidence. Shout out to my boys. Shout out to you for giving me confidence to play this card.
Dude, you were cooking.
I feel like I always try weird cards, and then it ends up being terrible, but it's like 1 in 50 ideas ends up being good.
Yup.
And you believed in it, and a couple of my
it's
other friends,
broken.
Kevin, believed in it too. Made me feel really good about it. Yeah, shout out to all the Asian squad.
That's
can
crazy.
I say that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Those guys over there.
Rick said it before. It was the OG.
Hello.
I know for a fact I'm missing so many people. Shout out to everyone who reached out to me. There's so much love that I received when I was top 8. The amount of people that came, slapped me on the shoulder, or shook my hand, told me they were rooting for me. It always surprises me because in my head it's like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm so close. I keep getting these spots where I feel like I'm going to win and then I don't. But it does feel good to do it on different decks too.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I know like right now one-tricking's like the hot thing for people and it works out. But arrogantly,
Hell yeah. Say what you want.
I'm here.
Let's go.
I can play anything.
There's not only is it consistency, it's also diversity. So yeah. Fucking nuts, bro. That's awesome.
But thanks, man. And
Good shit.
till next time.
Good shit. Peace.
Peace.